Are you still taking your medication regularly? That was the question Jame heard most often over the many years from his doctor. The familiar, steady voice carried just enough concern from someone accustomed to long-term cases. Jame always nodded, even though sometimes he himself couldn't clearly remember when he'd last taken it or when he'd started forgetting. For years, he hadn't had a single full night's sleep. Jame's nights often ended very late and began very early. When he closed his eyes, his consciousness didn't fully sink into sleep, but hovered somewhere between wakefulness and daze, where fragmented images kept intruding: dim yellow lights, a faint burnt smell, footsteps echoing in a house unnaturally quiet. Some mornings, upon waking, Jame wasn't sure if he'd just emerged from sleep or merely paused a dream that had dragged on all night. The doctor said it was the result of chronic stress. Jame didn't argue. He'd grown used to letting others name his condition. Insomnia, anxiety disorder, mild depression, these words slid past his ears harmlessly, like labels stuck on a box no one really wanted to open. During the day, Jame was a neatly groomed sales manager. He always changed his shirt before heading home. His car trunk always held a can of deodorant spray. He did everything carefully, precisely, as if a single small misstep could lead to irreparable consequences. People around him thought he was obsessed with cleanliness. Only Jame knew it wasn't a habit, but a compulsion every time he came home. Anna, his wife, was his first love, lasting 9 years from school days to the day they walked hand in hand into marriage. Those 9 years were long enough for people to believe they fully understood each other, long enough to trust there were no more secrets or doubts. Jame once thought that after all that time, he and Anna shared near absolute trust.